to my YouTube channel. Party. I am here with a mukbang with Lauren.
I'm here with mukbang.
I'm here with my mukbang. My mukbang guest, my roommate, Lauren. I'm sure you've seen her in years worth of vlogs by now, so I don't really need to
We've come a long way.
Introduce. But I don't think I've done a vlog where obviously we live together, we're in our apartment, we've come a long way. Look at us go.
We have. Go us.
So yeah, we're on our couch.
Do you love it?
Anyway, we have got lots of vegan goodies to eat today, and I got some peeps on Instagram to ask us some questions. So hopefully they're interesting, and I'm very hungry and I really just want to try.
Let's try
These are panko mushrooms. Yeah. We also got bao, and I love bao. It's like 3 different types of vegan bao.
Oh no.
One has fallen out. That looks so
That's okay.
good.
It's alright.
I can't open this.
Yes, you can. I don't know what this flavor is.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Holy crap, doodles. That looks so good.
Oh. I'm literally so hungry.
I'm gonna try it.
I think they're my favorite, hey. Love mushroom. Trying to be as neat as possible, but you know what you gotta do.
That's so good.
Those are hot.
No.
Yum. Holy fuck. That's good.
Yummy. That's really good. It doesn't look like any of those have coriander.
No.
I hate coriander. Oh my god. I wish I liked it because it's hidden in everything, I swear.
Especially Asian food.
Yeah.
Not even Asian food, like sauces and stuff.
Yeah. Mexican, they always like chop it up and put
so
it in Mexican.
true.
I'm like, oh, I can taste you in here. I know you're hiding. Let's have a look-see.
Oh, she's got a lot of juicy ones.
Alright, we'll start off with a bang. 3 must-haves when looking for a man. Must-haves. 3 must-haves when looking for a man. I think for me, it is like energy. So matching energy with someone. Like, you want to feel like you're on the same level with everything, and like anything you talk about is just like a vibe, and you just like instantly have that like
connection,
soul spark connection.
Yeah.
Like, that's the level I'm looking at. Like, obviously I've recently, I have a boyfriend now, so I feel like with him I felt that energy, like connection. And then I think but I think everything else kind of falls, like I was gonna say like effort level the same, but I feel like that still falls under the same, like matching energy. And then I think it's like loyalty.
Yeah.
And humor. I think it just like has to feel like your best friend, and you're just like having so much fun, and you just bring so much like goodness to the table. You're just like so excited to see that person all the time. I think that's like my 3 must-haves.
Yeah. Like
passion for me is huge too. Anyway, what about you?
Oh, I would say
Anything different?
the top one. I think no, you covered humor, loyalty. If you don't have any trust within your partner, it can't really progress, and you're going to be feeling insecure and unfulfilled and let down and miserable, and there's no point putting yourself through that for a guy. One more thing, I think for me it's probably like super adventurous. I love constantly like traveling, and I love experiencing new things with my partner. I feel like that grows like the bond that you have together.
Yeah, like adventures, like someone who's down to just
be like, let's go here, let's do this. Like someone who's just like super like spontaneous and fun, and yeah. I think that covers.
Which one's this? Is this
That's a duck.
Is it? Oh my god.
Well, it's not real duck, by the way. It's obviously vegan.
Yes, it's all vegan.
It's not a real duck. That's my favourite one. So good. How good is it though? That's prawn, that's mushroom. Yeah.
Vegan duck.
There's something about it.
It's so good.
I've never actually tried real duck, ever. Have you?
No.
So it's like we can't relate the taste to actually real duck, but we're like, oh my god, this kind of tastes like duck, but I've never tasted duck before.
My sister's boyfriend has tried real duck and vegan duck, and he's
Really?
vegetarian now. And he reckons it's pretty spot on. Like,
Wow.
I think duck is supposed to be quite like thin and like crispy, and
Yeah, true.
like the texture of it's really good.
Mhm.
Yummy. Okay.
Well, that's hot. That's really hot.
Biggest red flag moment / date. Oh, a red flag date or moment? Let me think. I mean, I think me and Lauren have definitely
Had our fair share of red flags and moments that are bad.
and things that you kind of just like let slide, and then when you get out of it, you're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, that was a lot of red flags that I was just chilling with.
Right. Not ideal.
Like date or moment. Well, it's like a something you can say that,
For me,
yeah, is like something that you're like, oh, that's a red flag.
I think for me, in my can I say past relationship?
Yeah, whatever.
I wouldn't say like date. I've never really had a date red flag, but I think when I've been in a committed relationship with someone or seeing someone, it's always been a little bit of like that lack of trust of what they're. Oh, I don't know how to explain that actually. Actually no, I do have a good one. So on quite a few occasions, I've had ex-girlfriends of the partner I was seeing send me a basically beware message that was almost like an actual book, and I chose to ignore that, and then 9 months down the track, well, let's just say whatever she said in that novel was 100% correct, and I feel like that was probably the biggest red flag I could have gotten. That was a month into the relationship.
Yeah.
And I chose to just be like, ignore it. She's probably... No girls really, like, I like when guys call girls crazy, it's normally, I would say 90% of the time, the girl's not crazy.
Yeah, like what are you doing to make her crazy?
Well, yeah, exactly. Like, what's going wrong in your relationship for you to call her
obviously,
crazy?
I know that there's toxic females, and everyone has toxic traits that they need to work on.
100%.
But, I mean,
yeah.
Interesting.
Surely you have one.
Oh my god, I got lots of red flag like moments, but I can't really like. I think we talk in our podcast a lot more about moments of red flags, and obviously I've delved into past relationships a little bit.
Like a date? Or like seeing someone really casually? You sure?
So I went on a fest after Love Island. I had a, let's just say a professional athlete slide into the DMs and wanted to take me out for dinner. And I was like single, obviously at the time, just come off Love Island, and I was like, sure, I'll go on this dinner date. Went to a nice restaurant and all of that, and we started having the conversation at dinner of like, oh, so what, like, when was your last relationship, and like why did that end, and la la la. And he like went into his past relationship and was with her for ages, and on the first date, it's the first time I've ever met him, and he's like starts telling me like, yeah, I think just like it ended like when she like fell pregnant accidentally, and then she had a miscarriage, and she was like so upset, and I was kind of just like, oh, that's a relief, like thank God you had a miscarriage. And she was like, I remember him saying, she turned to him and was like, how do you not care? It was a mini me and you inside of me.
Oh my God.
I'm just sitting at this dinner table.
I'd be mortified. I'd be like, oh my God.
I literally said to him, I was like, why are you telling me this? I feel like this is very private information. This is the first date.
And the fact that he's so
you.
comfortable telling someone he doesn't know.
It's just like showing your care factor for women. So I was like, whoa, this is a huge red flag. Yeah, probably shouldn't have continued with that, but I mean that was just like a short little like fling type situation, but I feel like that was a red flag date moment.
I think it could get like, I'm sure there's worse, but like, why would you want to know about someone having a miscarriage on the first date? It doesn't make you want to.
I was like, you could have said anything else, like
literally.
Oh, we broke up because we just were young and la la la. I was like, you did not need to disclose that much information.
Yeah. No, remember when I told you about when the guy I was seeing said the exact same thing to me, and this was like 3 months in, and I was like, you've had several miscarriages? Like, it just, yeah, no, it's just, oh my God, traumatic to listen to. I was just like, why she had that many miscarriages? Like, you don't want her to keep a baby, but you keep getting her pregnant. I don't get it.
Weird. It's very odd. Ah!
He is an odd bloke, I'll tell you what. As we can tell, we're very much enjoying our food. Oh my God.
My friend Ellen has sent in a lot of really good questions.
Love you, doll.
She sent in a lot. She goes, favourite sex position? I would have to say doggy or just when like he's on top but your legs are like up and you have a pillow underneath you.
Ooh. I love that.
That is like, that's a good one. Then she said, fuck one, marry one, kill one. Trump, Ted Bundy and Hitler.
Oh my God. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, Ted Bundy was like at least kind of attractive, but also,
Would you fuck?
are you aware of what he's done? Because how do you fuck someone who's like murdered all these women?
So wait, I'd definitely kill Hitler.
Oh yeah.
I'd murder him.
Oh, but I feel
No,
like
I
Trump
know.
is like modern day Hitler. I mean, not to that extent, but like, also like, who are you gonna marry? Trump?
Oh.
Oh my God, this is horrible. I don't like this
What the
one.
hell kind of question is this?
Fuck me.
This is making me feel horrible.
Alright, if I absolutely had to, kill Hitler, fuck Ted Bundy, marry Trump.
That's what I was gonna say.
Imagine being married to Trump.
Oh, I couldn't think of anything worse. He's so.
I feel like the world would hate you.
Uh-huh.
Biggest deal breaker when dating or not dating?
Lol. Am I going first? You just look at me. Biggest deal breaker. Like, deal breaker for me. Probably being lied to. I hate being lied to.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the person you're seeing can't be honest with you, like
Fuck this surely off. Oh my God.
then why are you seeing them? What else? I think people who aren't like really true to their word.
Like a man of their word.
Yeah, a man of their
Broken,
word.
like promises.
Yeah, saying
they're gonna do stuff and not doing it.
And like failing on several occasions to like you have that hope that they're gonna be doing that for you, and then they turn around and constantly
That prawn is so weird. Like,
Oh, actually, is it good? No?
it's weird.
Yeah. I think that we got distracted by the prawn.
I think because the texture legit tastes like prawn, it's freaking me out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I got lost. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, being lied to, broken promises. What else is it? I don't know.
Yeah, I think my deal breaker, like when dating, is when they're like the effort level isn't there, and they say they're gonna do things and they don't follow through, or they're not there when you need them.
Yep. It's
or them saying like, oh, I'm just so busy, I don't have time. Them not really listening.
No such thing. No such thing.
Mm-hmm.
No one's too busy for someone that they care about. Period.
No, they're not.
No such thing.
Even
if you're working,
obviously like loyalty or them being sus with their phones, a deal breaker for me.
Oh my God. In modern day, like obviously everyone's on social media.
Anger is a deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
I don't like people who can't handle their emotions when they don't have emotional maturity or they don't have sympathy.
Surely that's true. Surely that's me.
I mean, we've all been through it.
True.
And they talk about themselves too much. I feel like that's a huge like red flag deal breaker type of thing.
And like not asking you, like being like, what are you doing today? Like more just like trying to like help you and like build you up as well. Because I feel like a lot of the time for me, I feel like I'm constantly trying to like think of stuff I can do for the guy, and I'm like, oh, like I'm feeling very unfulfilled. And I think the more I feel unfulfilled, the more I want to do for someone, which it obviously shouldn't work like that. But it's kind of, you know, obviously I get enjoyment of doing stuff with my partner, so when it's not reciprocated, I can feel a little bit like
it starts to feel really shit.
Uh-huh.
Because you just start to feel like you like that person a whole lot more than they like you.
Literally.
How is it like living in Australia and not having to wear masks anymore? Really curious. We actually haven't had to compulsory wear masks in Queensland or Australia at all. Melbourne is still in and out of like lockdown. They're still kind of doing it tough.
Yeah.
Sydney even got it worse than us.
We've been so lucky.
But Queensland, we've just been so lucky. And I think it's because
and we're so grateful too, because we understand
our
how hard
government
it
here like
is.
closed stuff really quick and kept the borders closed and stuff. And yeah, we've never once had to we've never had compulsory
masks.
masks.
No.
Yeah, no.
Brisbane
went through a 5 or what was it, like a 3 or 5 day lockdown.
Yeah.
And when you had to do your 1 hour or go do shopping or whatever, then you had to wear a mask. But I've never been in a situation where I've had to wear a mask. I don't even own a mask. Is that weird to say? People are gonna hate me. I don't own one.
I own quite a few because I'm back and forth from Brisbane.
I literally don't own one. I don't know what I would do if they're like compulsory masks. I don't have one. What do I do? Where do I go?
Where have I been given them?
Oh, I got one when you go into Apple Store.
I think that's why. I have a few. I have like more than I should. I'm like, where are they coming from? I want to know. But if you need a mask, let me know. Because I have about 10 of them.
That one's interesting. How spicy.
Yeah, I think it's kimchi. Is that good?
It's kind of like bland.
Needs more salt. Oh, I was a cauliflower.
No, it's like the rice part of it and everything.
Well, I think it
I
needs
think I
more.
need to add a sauce to it.
Do you need a sauce?
Because the aioli isn't even that flavorful.
Right. I think it's that aioli.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we're feeling pretty blessed to be living here and have kind of like normal life.
Yeah. A lot of people look at our stories and feel like, what? Like you're at a festival and you're out
People
shopping?
get mad and they're like, where's your mask? What are you doing? I'm like,
Which we understand, but
we don't have any active cases of
they've
COVID
been
in
contained
Queensland.
really well here. And there's been, no active cases.
What is your favourite food? I think for me it's like Mexican or Italian or like burgers.
Yeah. I feel like what's like the most... I feel like do we gravitate towards more burgers and pizzas? I think we're pretty equal.
I love bao. Like that's huge for me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bao's amazing.
How did you and Lauren meet? We've definitely answered this before, but I mean, obviously, some people may or may not.
New to
know.
YouTube or haven't watched? Wait, do we discuss it on YouTube?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe on
Not
Instagram.
previously.
I'm not
But
sure.
we met on the set of Pirates of the Caribbean. We were both working as extras in that movie.
So good.
And Lauren had already made friends with a girl that I knew, Brittany, on the set. And so obviously when I came on to the set, I was hanging out with Brittany because she was like one of the only people I knew, and Lauren was hanging out with her. And then we were having like a group discussion about food or something.
It's funny.
And Lauren was like, oh, I'm vegan, la la la. And because I think we were organising to all bring snacks or food the next day. So they were like, oh, we'll all bring vegan stuff because Lauren's vegan. And I was like, oh, I'm vegan. And Lauren was like, really? And then we just started like talking about
we just become best
veganism.
friends?
And then we just, we're like
We
close.
bonded over that kind of...
And then because it was like straight after Pirates finished, it wasn't that long after that Kong came up. And Lauren was cast as the body double for Brie Larson on Kong. But you were living in Brisbane.
Yes.
But the filming is here. So I remember being like, oh, if you need a place to stay.
I didn't have a license.
She didn't have a license, so I'd drive her to set, drive her to work, pick her up from the train station.
Yep. That was a time. But yeah,
And that was like, I don't even know how many years ago that was.
I feel like it was 6. Was that... No.
I know, it'd have to be. It's a while ago.
Maybe 5. I feel like 5. Because that would make me like 24, 25 maybe? 24. How long would that make you then?
Yeah, it's like 5 or 6 years.
5 or 6 years. Wow.
Because you're at my 21st.
Oh yeah, it was.
You're at my 20th.
Holy shit.
But I don't think you're at my 19th. So I think it's, wow. Crazy.
Come a long way, guys. Still going strong.
It's the longest relationship
Literally.
I've ever had. Can't get a boy past like a year or two. That's right. Did you guys go to uni? No.
No. Want to.
How to ask you out for a coffee date? Well, you can't ask me because I'm in a relationship, but what's a good way to ask Lauren out on a coffee date?
Like what's a good way? Like you just
Yeah. How would you recommend a guy to ask a girl out on a date? If we're talking in person,
which is probably
very
hard.
rare.
It's not gonna happen. It's always online.
But if you're wanting to ask a girl out maybe in person, just try and maybe like chat and connect with her first.
don't
and
just
then maybe
flat
try and
out ask, because
get-
I feel like it kind of comes across like you're not willing to like put in that little effort to get to know her first. Like you just want to take her out on, you haven't even got to know me yet. I mean, like I know you can get to know each other easier in person, but kind of having like a discussion first.
I remember like with my boyfriend, Josh, when he asked me out to lunch, but we chatted for like maybe like a day or two first.
Oh yeah.
And then he
Warming
was
you
like,
up a little bit.
and then he did the whole like, oh, like what are you up to this weekend? I was like, oh, this and this, la la la. And he's like, oh, did you want to grab lunch tomorrow? And then, yeah, sure. And then he was like, he was the one who came up with the spot. Like he was like, oh, have you heard of Elk? Have you been there? Do you like that? Do you want to go there?
Oh my god.
And then he did the whole, oh, where do you live? Like, I can come pick you up.
Nice.
And I think those really like old school gentleman type moves
Picking
definitely
you up.
pays off, because I was like, oh, he's taking this seriously. He's treating this as a proper date.
Yeah.
You just get good first impression from a guy when he does that. It's not just like, oh, meet me here.
Oh. No. That's just a big no. Like you're not gonna be like, yeah, putting in that little bit of extra thought. Because girls love that. When you're just really thoughtful and getting like picked up and
Because the amount of time.
making the like decision, not going, hey, where do you want to eat, or don't ask a girl that, please, because the girl's just gonna be like, I don't know, where do you want to eat, like.
Yeah, obviously we'll give you suggestions if you're struggling or something. I remember the professional athlete, he was like, oh, I know you're vegan, so he gave me like 3 options.
Right.
And was like, which one of these should I book?
Right.
And so that was a good idea. So I was like, oh, this one. I know I would like to go to this one.
Right.
I thought that was quite...
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, here are your options, A, B, or C.
Oh my god. C.
None of the above. And he's like, fuck. Someone said favourite Bridgeton character, and Lauren has not yet watched Bridgeton, and it's pissing me off because she would love it.
I know.
It's so
I
good.
love old English movies.
I probably in season 1, I would have to say the Duke of Hastings, because like,
I wish I could relate.
girls, I'm sure you all know. And obviously Daphne, yeah, them two together. Wow, amazing. But I've just finished reading the Viscount and I. So that's the second. Oh my god, that's the second one that follows on, and it would probably have to be Kate Sheffield, who's the main character in season 2 coming out. Because like, wow, what a character. So, wow,
I'll have to.
it's so good.
I'll have to.
I'm now on to reading the series, not to the 3rd book. and it's
Really?
just-
On
yeah,
Bridgerton.
yeah, so good. Wow. Someone said, how long your friendship? We answered that. Do you guys have another job aside from modelling during the day? During the day.
Short answer is no.
Well, we obviously used to. I was working at a entertainment centre, like a theatre. I was working like shows and events and concerts and stuff like that. And then we switched to full-time social media, OnlyFans.
Modelling on the side.
Yeah, all of that into one. So we went full-time with that.
Yeah.
So that is our...
And that's kind of been since, for me, it was, I think I stopped working at my hospitality job. Whoa, did you hear that?
I stopped as soon as like because we went to...
May?
Well, I stopped March because
Yeah, you
my
stopped
my last shift at work was just before we went to Bali in
yeah.
March, and then when we were in Bali, the
Well, I
world
came back.
fucking shut down,
Well, I was still
and there was no work.
Yeah, right. Well,
Your restaurant stayed open.
and I was like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then I made the decision to leave, and we got approved for this amazing apartment, and we've lived here ever since, and it's been so good for both of us
Mm-hmm.
to have our own space and just be able to like, yeah, just be near the beach and totally like different. Well, for me, a lifestyle change because I lived in Brisbane and
Yeah.
you didn't live as close to the beach,
Mm-hmm.
so it's kind of like a little bit more like independence and responsibility, and kind of like makes us want to, you know, keep doing better and growing ourselves. House.
Yeah. House should be the goal, but oh my god.
Impossible.
That shit's impossible.
Yeah.
Anyway. Quite yummy.
It is good.
Are you not gonna eat any of the bao?
I'm trying. I've just got a big. Are you not eating any either?
I was putting in, I had a bite of each.
Yeah, but I'm not having. Which one do you want? What do you want?
I thought we were doing like half of.
Oh my god.
Plus, I was not a fan of that prawn, mum. That freaked me out.
The
It
ramen's
freaked me out!
The ramen is just like, it's just so filling. It's going forever. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That looks so
Mm.
fucked.
Mm-hmm. It's like not dropping.
I'm just watching. I'm like,
Oh
what's
my god.
that? It's a vibe.
Big vibe tings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. This is so good though. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
Everything's really good. I tried a bit of the prawn, but
No, it's not. It's just not it.
I feel like on this prawn one, there's lettuce and prawn.
Yeah.
There's no,
I'm also not a fan of
there's not much
pickled
sauce.
pickled ginger. Do you like pickled ginger?
Yeah, I think I do.
Maybe like really small bits of it is okay, but when it's like big chunks like that, it's too overpowering.
Yeah. Ginger is a very
Fussy. Yeah, see, I told you there's a lot in here.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting full. Woo! I haven't even like half finished my ramen. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like
I wonder who also sits down and like eats while watching mukbangs. I've definitely done that.
Really?
Yeah. That's what they're kind of for though. You're supposed to like sit down and eat while
That's
watching
cool.
people eat because then it's like you're eating with someone.
That's so good. I love that.
It's like whenever I'm eating a meal, I have to put something on.
That is so true.
I
love
love
it,
watching
yeah.
something while eating. It's like my favorite thing
Yeah.
to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so if it's like breakfast or lunch, it's usually YouTube I'll go to, and I usually watch like someone's vlog or someone's like, mukbang or something on YouTube. And then dinner time or snacks and stuff like that is definitely like Netflix and movies.
Yeah.
There's something so satisfying though, and that's so funny because when Josh followed me, my boyfriend, the first ever message he did to me on Instagram was I put up this meme, and it was like, when you're there's no better feeling for your soul or something when you're like eating while watching something, like watching a movie or something.
Yeah.
And he responded to it and he was like, wow, that's so true, like, or
He's
something like that.
And we made for each
Just
other.
bonded over the love of
I love that.
eating and watching.
That's cute.
Food is life.
Food is life.
Anyway, hope you've enjoyed. We've pretty much finished up with
Oh
our
my
dinner.
gosh. I'm literally about to go to sleep because I'm so full.
But thank you so much for watching. If you go to my bio underneath this video, it'll have everywhere else you can find me. We've got our Uncensored show, which is also on YouTube. There's a YouTube channel for that called The Uncensored Show. It's also on Spotify. I've got my Instagram, TikTok. Lauren's gonna be starting to do YouTube. Hopefully she does her first video very soon. And then our OnlyFans as well. I'm Eden Denise on OnlyFans. She's Lauren McGeechan on OnlyFans too. So you got a lot of places to keep up with us. But thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, all the love. But thanks, and I'll see you soon.
Woo.
Bye.
Bye.